Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a story that's been inspiring people for centuries, the story of Job from the Bible. I mean, we all have our ups and downs, right? But Job, he really took it to another level. His journey teaches us about unwavering faith, even when life throws us a curveball. And speaking of challenges, let me introduce you to my friend Sarah. She's like many of us, navigating through tough times and looking for hope. So let's uncover the incredible journey of Job and find some inspiration along the way. First off, let's set the scene. Job was a wealthy man living in the land of Uz. He had it all, a big family, loads of cattle, and tons of blessings. But what really stood out about Job was his deep relationship with God. He was known for his piety and faithfulness, making sacrifices for his family just in case they messed up. Picture Job as this calm center in a bustling world. Now, here's where it gets interesting. In a heavenly meeting, God and Satan have a little chat. Satan challenges God, claiming that Job is only faithful because he's been blessed. To test Job's faith, God allows Satan to take everything away from him. Talk about a plot twist. This sets the stage for Job's epic journey of faith, which leads us to the storms that are about to come. Just like that, Job's life turns upside down. Imagine getting the worst news of your life all at once. Job loses his livestock in devastating events, and just when he's reeling from that, he hears the unthinkable. A messenger arrives with the news that his children have perished in a tragic accident. Instead of raging against the heavens or shaking his fist in anger, Job's response is astonishing. He falls to the ground, shaves his head, and proclaims, "Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I shall return." How wild is that? In the face of unimaginable loss, Job chooses to worship God, showing us a level of faith that can be hard to comprehend. This is where Sarah finds herself inspired. She's also dealing with her own trials, feeling like the world is weighing heavy on her shoulders. Seeing Job's faith gives her hope. But wait, it doesn't get easier for Job. He's struck with painful boils all over his body. Can you imagine how horrible that must have felt? On top of physical agony, Job is dealing with isolation. His friends come to see him, but instead of offering comfort, they end up arguing with him. They keep pushing the idea that his suffering must be a result of some hidden sin. This makes Job feel even more alone. Now let's switch back to Sarah for a sec. As she navigates her own tough situation, she relates to Job's loneliness. She's tired of others telling her what she must have done wrong to deserve hardship. Job's experience reminds her that sometimes bad things happen to good people. It's a raw and real moment that drives home the idea of shared human experience during tough times. Job's friends Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar try to comfort him, but honestly, it feels more like an interrogation. They keep asking him to confess to some wrongdoing, as if that's the secret to his suffering. Job holds firm, insisting he hasn't sinned and really wants to know why this is happening. Here's where Sarah finds a relatable echo in her own life. She often feels like people want to put her struggles into a neat little box with explanations that just don't apply. Job's passionate defense of his integrity resonates with her deeply. In desperation, Job calls out to God, wanting answers. He questions his purpose and why the innocent suffer. It's a poignant moment that many of us can relate to when we face our own uncertainties and doubts, but it's also the heart of Job's struggle wanting divine justification. And then God answers, not with a list of reasons or excuses, but with powerful questions. He asks Job about the wonders of creation like the stars, the ocean, and the wild animals. It's like God is saying, "You're having a hard time. Look at the vastness of life." It's breathtaking. In the end, Job, humbled and awestruck, realizes God's greatness and sovereignty. His fortunes are restored, and his faith is stronger than ever. Sarah, reflecting on Job's story, realizes that her own challenges could build that same character and resilience. It's a beautiful reminder that hope can flourish amidst trials. So what can we take away from Job's story? It teaches us about unwavering faith, the importance of community, and the journey of understanding why we suffer. Whether you're facing struggles like Job or Sarah, hold on to faith. You might just find purpose in your pain. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you found inspiration in Job's journey, hit that like button, subscribe for more uplifting content, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep this conversation going. Until next time, Keep the faith and remember, you're never alone in your struggles.